See how it's made. Building a Motorcycle by Tyler Amos. Two wheels on the road. Before a motorcycle cruises down the road, every wire, nut, and bolt must be in place. There are hundreds of parts in a motorcycle. See how these machines are built for highway driving or winding through forest trails. Main motorcycle manufacturers around the world. Manufacturer, headquarters, main types of motorcycles made. Aprilia, Novale, Italy. Dirt bikes, sport bikes. BMW, Munich, Germany. Touring, sport bikes. Ducati, Bologna, Italy. Sport bikes. Harley-Davidson, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Cruisers, touring. Honda, Hamamatsu, Japan. Cruisers, touring. Dirt bikes, sport bikes. Triumph, Hinckley, England. Cruisers, sport bikes. KTM, Matterhofen, Austria. Dirt bikes, sport bikes. Yamaha, Iwata, Japan. Cruisers, touring. Dirt bikes, sport bikes. Kawasaki, Akashi, Japan. Cruisers, touring. Dirt bikes, sport bikes. Types of motorcycles. Cruiser, a style of street motorcycle that is middleweight and built to be comfortable for highway riding. The rider sits back with legs and arms forward. Dirt bike, a style of motorcycle that is lightweight and rugged for riding off-road. Sport bike, a style of motorcycle that is built for speed and performance. The rider generally leans forward. Touring, a style of street motorcycle that is generally large, heavy, and built to be comfortable for long rides. Chapter 1. First steps. Before a motorcycle is built, designers plan each part from the frame to the throttle. They make computer models to test different engines and body styles. Frame, the main body of a bike. Throttle, a twist grip on the right handlebar that controls the flow of fuel to the engine. Fact: Sylvester Roper built the first motorcycle in 1867. It was powered by steam. Melted steel. Metal, plastic, and rubber are the main materials used to make motorcycles. Some of these materials must be very strong. Others must be very flexible. Workers use machines that cut and mold materials to create the pieces needed to build the bike. Chapter 2. Building the motorcycle. Most motorcycles are built in large factories with assembly lines. Each person or robot adds one piece to each motorcycle as it passes by. Making bikes this way lets manufacturers build many motorcycles quickly. Assembly line, a group of workers and machines that puts products together. Products pass from one station to the next until the job is done. Manufacturer, a company that makes products. Frame. For most motorcycles, the metal frame is built first. It is welded to the right shape for each bike. The frame needs to be strong enough to handle the stress of riding. Bumps, speeding up, and slowing down all stress the frame. Fact: the world's smallest working motorcycle was just 2.5 inches, 6 centimeters tall, and 4.5 inches, 11 centimeters, long. Tom Weiberg built it in 2003. Weld. To join two pieces of metal by heating them until they melt together. Engine. Next, the engine and transmission are bolted onto the frame. The engine provides power. The transmission lets the rider shift between gears to adjust speed. Transmission, the series of gears in a vehicle that sends power from the engine to the wheels. Gear, a toothed wheel that fits into another wheel. Gears can change the direction of force or transfer power. An exhaust pipe is attached to the engine. It allows gases to flow away from the engine. A muffler is put on the end to lower noise. Fact: exhaust gases can reach 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit, 704 degrees Celsius. Exhaust, the waste gases produced by an engine. Suspension. Brakes and suspensions are added next. Long suspensions are put on off-road motorcycles to absorb shocks from bumps. Strong brakes are added to fast motorcycles to stop quickly. Suspension, the system of springs and shock absorbers that absorbs a motorcycle's up and down movements. Next, workers put on the tires. Different bikes need different tires. Street bikes have smooth tires for riding on pavement. Dirt bikes have knobby tires to help grip the dirt. Fact: most dirt bikes weigh about 250 pounds, 113 kilograms. Large touring bikes can weigh more than 850 pounds, 386 kilograms. Molded metal or plastic create the bodywork of the motorcycle. Workers spray paint some of the bodywork before it is attached to the frame. They use chrome on other parts. Fact: the fastest motorcycles have bodywork that wraps all the way around the bike. This style glides through the air more easily. Bodywork, the outside shell of a motor vehicle. Chrome, a coating that gives objects a shiny metallic appearance. Chapter 3. Finishing touches. Once the main parts are in place, workers add finishing touches. They fasten foot pegs, throttles, and shift levers to help control the bike. Gauges are added to inform riders about fuel, speed, and how the engine is running. Gauge, an instrument in a vehicle that shows how the vehicle is operating. Once motorcycles are completed, workers test them for quality. They drive the motorcycles at high speeds on a dynamometer to test for safety. They also check the lights and brakes. Dynamometer, a machine similar to a treadmill used to test vehicles. A dynamometer measures power. Chapter 4. Ready for the road. The finished motorcycle is cleaned and polished to a high shine. It leaves the factory and is shipped to a showroom. The only step left is for someone to buy it and hit the open road. Fact: motorcycle riders gather at rallies to enjoy their bikes. In 2012, more than 400,000 people attended the motorcycle rally in Sturgis, South Dakota.